So, everybody talks about Dubai. Come to Dubai. Habibi, come to Dubai. Set up your business here. This is the best place for entrepreneurship. But what people don't remember is that Dubai is a city in UAE, and there are many other cities out here as well that apparently are just as nice and just as beautiful. So, given that's the case, I thought let's rent out a car, BYD, not the best car in the world, but it'll make do, and go to Abu Dhabi, essentially the capital of UAE, and see what it's about. Underwhelming is an understatement. Now here's the problem. If you miss one of these turns, your journey gets extended by like 10 minutes. So now I wonder, do you know what? Does the electric battery, does it charge up automatically or not? Because it's 19%, so it does charge. Okay. Leaving Dubai.
You said like a couple of months ago when I asked you might consider moving to Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, I think so. Dubai is starting to feel a bit saturated, but who knows? We'll see. Time will tell. Still better than Europe. See, when it comes to investing, most people think investing in Dubai is the best idea. However, if you just do a little bit of research, you realize that other cities in UAE have actually grown more. So sometimes this is what you need to look at. You need to look at the areas, cities, and just overall investments that most people are completely overlooking. And if you just do a little bit of research around Abu Dhabi, given it's the capital of UAE, they are actually growing substantially, and they're growing in infrastructure, and they're growing their entertainment venues, tourist places, all that sort of stuff. So UAE is going to soon no longer be about just come to Dubai. Yes, it's still going to be one of the main cities in the country, but Abu Dhabi, given that it's the capital of the city of the country, is actually maybe a very good investment as well, with a much better return on investment a few years from now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. How underwhelming. This is the annoying thing about UAE, and I'm sorry to say this, but there's a speed camera literally every few hundred meters. You cannot do anything. Even if you rent out a supercar, whatever, and you want to, use it, you can't do it. You cannot do it because the speed camera is going to catch you. And I think if you go above 20, 30 miles an hour to what the limit is, it's gone. That's it. They're going to come and take your car away, or you're going to have a massive fine and lose your license. So you really have to pay attention on the roads. This is very different to Italy. Italy, nobody cares. Nobody cares, especially if you're driving a Italian supercar. The police will turn around and say, hey, why are you not going faster? What's going on? Why are you doing the speed limit? That's the one thing that Europe does have over UAE, I'll give you that. Do you know what? There was one time where I actually got a ticket for not indicating the lane that I'm turning into. How did they find that out? I've got no idea, but they did. And then a letter came through to my Airbnb that said, hey, you pay, here's a picture of you not indicating of lane changes. I think it was 500 dirhams, so like £100. Annoying, very, very annoying. But hey, guess what? It does make you respect the rules of the road just a little bit more. And we're turning off. The last exit. Oh, looks good,
Yeah, it should be good.
The Big Smoke Burger.
Yes, sir.
I have never seen something like this before in my life. Look, there's a Starbucks drive-through. There's a steaks and butter drive-through. All right, so which one are you going to choose, bro? Yeah, you're gonna get a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm hungry.
But I don't even know the menu. Will they have a menu here at least? Order here. Okay.
I picked the right.
And there's so much more.
That's so cool. It reminds me of Burning Man Festival. Hello. Yes.
Oh, that looks great though.
Not exactly the biggest portion in the world, but yeah. Okay. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, he is on a strict diet.
Am I? What did you say? Like, I'm on vacation, I don't count my calories in the last video?
Yeah. That actually is not bad, No, it looks horrible. Yeah. It looks horrible, but I actually think it's going to be tasty. Let's see. This is a mix of vlog, education, and food reviews. Out of 10?
7.
Because a few years ago, there was no streets, nothing. There was no trees. There wasn't that many drive-by.
So all this wasn't here?
Nothing, yeah. And when you makes you think like, okay, so if it was nothing to this now in 3 years' time, what will it be like 10 years from now? Like service stations everywhere, I reckon, hotels, maybe they'll build out another city by how quickly they work.
You're not enjoying this, are you?
No. No. This is not my type of body. First hotel I've ever stayed in when I came to UAE.
Yeah?
Rixos, yeah, it's lovely. It was, do you know what? It was during COVID, and they were really struggling with getting visitors, so it was a whole lot cheaper for what you actually got. So we got like the deal of the century, to be honest. Now it'd be like 3 times more expensive.
So how much would it be now?
So I think we paid like £3,000 in total. Now, if you were to go for it, it would probably be over 10. Like, but it was an all-inclusive hotel. It was beautiful. I think it's one of these, like Rixos. I think it was somewhere here. Yeah, actually, you can see it right further down. Yeah. There's less of those skyscrapers, I think, as well here, and they're a little not as fancy looking. But they're building all right.
Wow, it's pretty.
Now, from what you've seen so far, would you still live here or Dubai? Or you still say Dubai? Dubai's got a bit more of a modern feel to it.
Why is the water so blue?
Probably put dye in it.
Look at the amount of speed cameras on the map, bro.
That's the thing, you get yourself a supercar and do what with it?
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, they got line bikes here as well.
We made it.
We sure did. It would be great to get some water, but I don't think they have anything. They even have Dubai chocolate creation. Look at that. I would demolish all of this. How many calories is one of these, do you reckon? 700.
800.
And that's the problem with these things. They taste so nice, but they go in a few seconds, and then half of your calories are already gone. They've got mega bonds as well.
Where?
Right there. Here is something that I just discovered today that made my day. Because I put all of my business expenses on the credit card, turns out I've got 120,000 miles, which means a one-way ticket right now back to the UK, yes, economy, not business, because I don't give a shit, I'm gonna be flying anyway, is 145 dirhams, which is 30 pounds and 38,000 miles. It's amazing. And now, because I'm doing it all the time, all of my flights are gonna be this cheap. Hashtag winning, that's all I can say.
Look who's taking photos.
I'm asking ChatGPT how many calories is in all of this. So, have a look around, yeah? Let me know what you think, how many calories it is. Okay, so I think this is 500, 700, 250. No. It's telling me this is 1,700 calories.
Total?
Yeah, I don't see that. Because this is diet and they're saying soft drinks, so 180, that's got it wrong. Small fries, correct. I say it's 1,600. ChatGPT is wrong, I'm right.
So what do we have here?
Pistachio cheesecake that is probably 3 times as small as Cheesecake Factory.
Show me the size.
There it is. 400 calories, I reckon. Maybe a little bit more.
Quite small, isn't it?
It's quite small, but it is what it is. Let's try it out. Okay. It's nice, you know. It's not so sweet like Cheesecake Factory. It's actually nice. But pistachio could be, you should be able to taste it a lot more. I taste more of the cheese as opposed to pistachio. I think they should put more pistachio inside the actual filling as opposed to just on top. But overall, I really like pistachio, and this is not the best. 7.5, maybe an 8. Have a try. Go on.
I see what you mean.
7 out of 10.
7.
7. It's not bad. Could be better. And as you can see, one of those are their grand palaces. A lot of people, when they speak about UAE, they say, hey, the country has no history, they have no traditions or anything like that. And yeah, they might be right compared to Greece, British, and the rest of the countries. However, what are they supposed to do about it? They can still build beautiful buildings, and some things you can't rush. Some things do take time. And I don't know about you, but I personally absolutely love the architecture of some of these things. Like, it makes no sense to build some of those buildings that way. But they just do it because they can, because it looks pretty. And I appreciate that. What do you think this is? I should have ChatGPT beforehand, but it looks pretty cool, don't you think? Like, these are the sort of strange things that you see all over Abu Dhabi that you can't really explain, but they're nice to look at. And I don't know about you, but I do think this is culture.
So what is it?
No clue. Something presidential, something serious. But it's unlike UAE. Those should be made out of gold or something. But I think it's just metal. So, having now fried myself in Abu Dhabi for the last 4 hours and had some food and had some time to think, is this a city for me? No. But when you're ready to settle down, when I want to have a family and children, this is actually one of the best places I've seen in UAE so far. It's nice, it's calm, it's chill, everyone's very polite and very respectful, and it's a lot less busy, at least right now, compared to Dubai. Now, will I come here again? Absolutely. I think there are so many more places to visit. But as of right now, for me, at the age of 33, trying to elevate my business to the next level, is this the best place? However, for a vacation, for a longer weekend, why not?